Hey, what's happening, YouTubers? This is Hipster911 back with a quick review on a piece of gear this time. This is the Trayvax Access bifold wallet made by Trayvax. It's an American company, and their product is made in the USA, as it's stamped right here on the wallet. Trayvax.com is where you can find all the information on this, specs, and all that other stuff. But I'll be covering a few things with you on this video. Before I get into some of the details on that, I just kind of wanted to share what I've been carrying for like the last 10 years, which is basically this slim clip. It's nothing fancy. I bought it at my local Brooks store. I think it was Brooks Pharmacy when they were open, and I think I paid like $5 for this. And I guess it served its purpose over the last 10 years. With these tensioning clips that hold a fair amount of cards in and keeps them in place with these tabs on either side. The only downside to this was the cash part of it, because it's kind of free floating in there, and so if you only have a bill or two, it might float around and kind of maybe even fall out in your pocket from time to time. So did some researching and wanted to find something new and different. I don't know why it's taken me 10 years to do that, but what I came across was a Trayvax Axis, and they have several different models on their website. I happen to like this model because of some features that I'll go over. So I decided to go with this one. They offer several different finishes. This one happens to be their melanite finish on stainless steel plates. The really nice thing about these stainless steel plates being sandwiched like that is it also offers RFID protection, or resistance, I should say. So that's a nice security feature built in. So the way this works basically is it's got this clasp here, which I was a little skeptical on at first, but after using it for the past couple days, this really doesn't budge unless you really want it to come off. So you actually have to pull kind of down and then lift it up off of this hook that's built in, which catches the eyelet there. Then you have basically your bifold, which is held together by this piece of paracord. This is type 3 paracord, so it's rated for 550 pounds. Really good quality materials, even the nylon that's used to hold the cards in place and to help keep your bills in place, in this built-in money clip and latch here on the eyelet is all really great quality. And the way it works basically is your cash would go right in here, and I have about 8 bills. This is designed to hold approximately 8 bills and as many as 14 cards, although I've seen accounts or seen videos or reviews where more cards and more cash has been held in the wallet. But so the cash basically just slips in here like that, and it gets folded over. Okay, so it's held between the money clip and the strap in the back, and then once you close the wallet and cinch it tight, that cash is in there nice and good. Unlike in here where it can just kind of flop wherever it wants, the Trayvax system holds it all in place really well. And then on this side here is where you would insert your cards. Now this holds, like I said, as many as from 1 to up to 14 cards, and basically this is one continuous piece of nylon here. And what happens is, if you have less cards, then obviously you want this to be a little bit more snug. You would pull on this and kind of close this up a little bit, and on the flip side, if you wanted to add more cards, then you would just kind of feed this nylon in through this buckle here, and then kind of mess around with this and pull this out to where it needs to be to fit the cards. I have let me just get a quick count here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards in my hand, and I'm just going to fan these out a little bit to try to get them to slip in a little bit more easily. So basically the way this works is they all just kind of slip in. Okay, they all just kind of slip in. And I actually I like to use this here. This came with the wallet. It's a Trayvax kind of a card with like a frosted finish to it, and I actually like putting this right up here in front just to add a little bit more privacy to the cards that I have in my wallet in case I have something exposed like my license and I don't want anybody looking at it. This open part, you know, some people might say, well, I don't like that because you can kind of see, you know, what's going on. And I guess you're right. You know, maybe you can put a card in backwards so that there's not much information, or you can do something like this. The nice part about that is if you wanted to go through your cards, all you have to do is just kind of thumb through them and fan them out, and just grab the card you need. You don't have to pull all the cards out to get to what you want. And so once you have all your cards in, this eyelet comes up over and it cinches down rather easily, and it holds everything nice in place, nice and snug. The bills are not going to move anywhere, and because the paracord sandwiches the two plates here, it's closed, and because you have that strap over the top, it's also secure there. None of your cards are going to fall out, so that's pretty cool. On that strap on the inside, another nice feature is that it's opened on the top, so you can actually put maybe like a spare house key in there, some change, lock picks, toothpicks, whatever you want to put in there is fine. Entirely up to you, and it's sealed off on the bottom so nothing will fall out of there once you put it in. And like I said, once it's cinched over the top, everything is held in there nice and securely. The strap on the back that acts as the locking mechanism for the bifold is all held together by this paracord that's looped all the way through. And so if you need this to be a little bit more snug, you would basically pull on this paracord and get this nice and tight. If you need some more room, then you can just kind of play with that to get you know, some more room that you need. Another feature they've added to the Trayvax Access are these loopholes here, which if you don't want to carry your wallet in your pocket, you can just hook up a carabiner to that, and then you can latch this to anything you want, your backpack, or you know, wherever you want to hook it is fine. That to me is a downside, only because I'm never going to use that that feature. And the reason why it's a downside is because it's going to eat at my jeans, I can tell. So that's a downside and something that you might want to consider. I've only had it for a couple days, but I can just tell. I mean, it's obviously rounded, but it's still a hard, you know, stainless edge that's just going to kind of rub up against the jeans, whether you know, standing up, sitting down, whatever. That constant. I'm sure it's going to create a wear pattern in the jeans, and possibly even a hole. So I don't know. We'll see. I hope that's not the case, but that, you know, might end up being the case. So we'll see. So in any event, if you're interested in a wallet, check out Trayvax.com. They've got plenty of options in there. They have a tumbled finish, which is their least expensive. It's a really nice finish. That wallet, I think, starts at like $39, and then they have Cerakoted finishes and the melanite finish, and those can run up to about $49 for those wallets. The great thing about these wallets is there's a lifetime warranty on these wallets, and you know, it's like I said, it's made in the USA, and they will stand behind their product. The overall dimensions is about 4.5 inches long, 2.5 inches wide, and roughly about a half inch at its thickest, with the 14 cards and possibly the 8 bills. You're looking at about a half inch worth of thickness. But as it stands right now, this is everything I've carried in my slim clip. And to be honest with you, it's not really a big, too noticeable a difference in thickness from this to the slim clip. So it's still very comfortable. I'm just going to kind of watch this and see what happens to my jeans or any other pairs of pants that I wear. So, but outside of that, super happy with it. Check them out, Trayvax.com. If you like the video, please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll catch you on the next one. This is Hipster911. Take care and God bless.